Yeah, I'm out here today and probably going to call this two tether and low light. I'm going to compare it to some other systems and we'll see how it goes. But if I go in, it's low light, dark. If I come down out of the tree and it's dark, I climb with multiple systems, SRT, and I've tried one stick, and I've used climber stands, all that stuff. When it comes to low light, I think this is probably the easiest climbing technique I've ever used in low light. Now I know a lot of you guys like to rappel, okay? For me, rappelling from 20 foot is just like a taste of rappelling. For you guys that really enjoy rappelling, I would recommend go take you some classes and try cliff rappelling. It's absolutely great. One move can be 20 to 30 foot before you touch face again, or even large trees. Rappelling is fun, but when I go to deer hunt, I'm focused on the hunt. And with two tether, rappelling just isn't necessary. You know, I've heard people say stuff about bees. Well, two tether is fairly quick coming out of trees. It's not as quick as rappelling, but it is fairly quick. The biggest thing there is, it ain't no different than riding a motorcycle. You're riding down a road and a hornet or yellow jacket gets in your shirt, take the sting. You start swatting around and you're surely going to wreck. You're way up in a tree and you start swatting around and panicking. You're going to get hurt, and it's going to hurt you a lot worse than the sting. So take the sting. Use your training, get down out of the tree, take the sting. But I'm going to get back to actually climbing at low light conditions. Now, when I compare this to other things, let's see, like one stick, multiple steps, a huge advantage that two tether has is I can go up in it be dark and make this connection right here that I'm doing. And that's all the connections I'll ever have to do to this tree. Okay? It's done. 20 foot and 20 foot back down. I will never have to change this connection climbing most of the trees that I climb, which are trees that normally I would climb with a climber tree stand. Now, if I was using steps, climbing sticks, there's multiple connections. If I was using SRT and this was a new area that I'd never been in, I would have to figure out how I'm going to have to get a rope up there in that tree. And I can already tell you, it being dark, it would be horrible. Okay? And then once you connect with your leg and you've connected with your foot, like I say, I will never have to make this connection again, full length of the climb. My foot is always tied into my stirrup in the process of the climb and on the process of climbing back down. If I use sticks or a single stick, either one, most of those guys are using some kind of aider. Some of them's 2, 3, 4 step aiders. So in the dark you would have to look for those steps. You got to try to find those steps. You don't have to find those steps here. Now all my control now is right here in front of me, both for ascending and both for descending. And if you practice, like some of my earlier video on practice, you get used to how you use your hands to control your rope. Everything is right in front of you. Low light conditions is really not a problem. And when it comes to climbing back down, This system is easier to climb down a tree than it is to climb up because gravity helps you out. And you use your hands again, like I showed in practice, to control how much you actually descend. And then when you get down to the bottom of the tree, say you went on an evening hunt, and you come all the way down the tree. Okay. You pack up and you leave. Thanks for watching.